Good morning, welcome to another session of OCD. Welcome to my workshop. Particularly chilly morning this morning. It's 3 degrees outside and drizzling, but we're going to wash the car. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start on my winter protection strategy. So what that means is, how am I going to protect my car during the winter? It's already well protected. I've been protecting it on a weekly, monthly basis, as you guys know, throughout the summer. But this is an ideal way to demonstrate to you how I look after my car, or how I'm going to look after my car this winter. So no one wants to go out in all this horrible weather that we got at the moment. It's cold and it's wet, and no one really wants to go out and clean their car. So you need to make it quick and you need to make it effective. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ordinary wash. So I'm going to wash the wheels and the bodywork. I'm not going to put any pre-wash on it. It doesn't need that. It's not dirty enough. So I'm just going to use a snow foam and a shampoo. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some snow foam and shampoo off the shelf that, although it's good stuff, I'm not going to replace it. So I'm going to use some of the old stuff I've got up. And then once it's been washed and rinsed, I'm then going to use a spray on rinse off sealant. Now if you follow this channel, you know it's not my favourite product, not because it doesn't work, but because I much prefer to apply my products to the car. But in the winter, spray on rinse off is the ideal way to keep protection on your car. And what I'm going to use is Labocosmetica Beneficia spray on, spray off sealant. I've used it a couple of times before. My son always uses it. It's a really good product, lasts well, so we're going to use that today. And the beauty of this versus a normal sealant that you apply with an applicator is that not only does it take longer to apply, because you've got to put it on and then buff it off, but the sealant only gets where the applicator gets. With this type of product, the sealant, the product gets everywhere. It gets in all the nooks and crannies. You can put it on the windows. You can put it on the, not on the windscreen, but on the windows, on the bodywork, on the wheels. It can go everywhere. So once you've washed the car, you can just spray this on, rinse it off, job done. Now I don't even need to drive my car because I'm going to use filtered water to rinse it off with. It doesn't matter if I haven't got a chance to dry it. With the rain that we've got, or that's forecast today, it's impractical to dry a car anyway. So with filtered water, it's perfect. Wash the car, spray that on it, rinse it off, come indoors, put the kettle on. So that's what we're going to do today. But before we start, before we get the car, before we get the doors open and go and look at the car, first thing I want to do is wish Paul Dolden all the very best. The guy is just out of hospital with COVID. So, you know, Paul, we all wish you, everyone on YouTube wishes you all the very, very best. Hope you get well soon. So keep your chin up. No, not that chin, the one below it. No, the one below that. That's it. Keep that up. So all the best, Paul, and look forward to seeing you on the telly again soon. So you take care, mate. Right, let's go open the doors. Get out in the cold, shall we? Right, so just a little bit grubby really from the rain. Nothing special, doesn't need a pre-wash. So there we go, not too bad at all, just a little bit grubby from the rain. So it, you know, you could even get away with washing it, I suppose, but hey, we're in lockdown on board bloody stiff, so I've got to do something. If I don't do this, I'll be roped into doing the hoovering and dusting. So let's get the car washed. Right, what am I going to use? So like I said, I'm going to use some products that are perfectly okay, no problem with them at all, but I'm not looking to replace them. So we're going to use some D-Max Active Citrus Snow Foam. We'll use that, and we're going to use some Simple Wax suds. So that's what I'm going to snow foam and wash the car with, and then we'll use some HDD breakthrough for the wheels. And like I said, you know, no issues with the products, just don't intend to replace them, so let's just use them up. And then I'm going to use the Labocosmetica Beneficia touch-free sealant. I'm going to whip through this a bit sharpish. I'll speed all the filming up. You don't want to see me wash the car. You've seen that a million times. You see a million other people do it on YouTube, so I'll speed it up really quick, and then we just spend a little bit of time on the sealant. So it's going to be quite a quick video. And then like I said, if you haven't got filtered water, you're going to have to, at the end of this process, you're going to have to dry your car, assuming it's not raining. But because I've got filtered water, I'm just going to rinse it off, and then I'm going to go in and put the kettle on. So let's get all the gear out and get stuck in. See you in a minute. Okay, so that's it. The car is rinsed, snow foamed, rinsed and washed and rinsed. So my hands are frozen, I'm freezing, it's starting to drizzle, it's still about 3 degrees, so this is perfect for what I'm talking about, getting out, getting the car done quickly and getting back again. So that's why a spray on rinse off product is good in this sort of weather, especially, as I said before, I'm using filtered water, so I don't even have to dry it, which is just as well because it's drizzling anyway. So there we go guys, I don't know about you but I'm absolutely frozen. So that's it, that's my protection strategy for the winter. So excuse me, so snow foam, contact wash, and then some form of spray on rinse off sealant, and in my case I'm using this Beneficia from Labocosmetica, so I'll be using that, and as you see, as you saw, I did the wheels and the wheel arches as well, especially on my car at the front. The wheel arches have got plastic liners, and I like to keep that clean, so ideal you can get in with that. It gets everywhere with this spray on rinse off sealant. It gets in all the nooks and crannies, the door jams, it gets everywhere. So that's the ideal thing about it. That's what I'll be doing over the winter, and I'll be doing that on every wash. Every time I wash the car, then I'll be putting this sealant on. That keeps the levels of protection up, and then in the spring I'll be able to do a deep decon wash on it, get rid of all the sealant, get rid of all the road salt and road grime. So there we go. That's how I'm going to keep my car protected this winter. So in the meantime, try not to get too bored at home, try to behave yourselves, stay safe, and until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.